it's Sigita. Sigita is a tarot reader, a tarot master, if I can say so. She's been practicing for 20 years and major arcana is her specialty. She has been a thorough reader through and through over the years. Now she was also very much into astrology. She has a Yogini dasha program coming up, but that's for later with her. Sigita, what made you come into astrology?
Tarot cards.
Tarot.
I started from tarot, and after I moved to astrology, to Western astrology, and after I moved to Jyotish, and I stay in Jyotish, and now I'm so happy to find the new perspectives, new understandings, really amazing. And it elevates so much the spiritual world. So I was going even from astrology to spirituality. So
okay,
this is complete part.
So you are also into Vedanta, which is like an extension of moving part. It's like astrology is taking you on a different spiritual level, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Why did you choose only the major arcana, and why not? I know many of the tarot readers, Nora, who is in the West, you know, she's very famous and she does just the major arcana. Why only the major arcana?
Because major arcanas, they are the, how to say, the heavy artillery. It means that it is like Prashna for me.
Okay.
It is, you know, I can read even if it is one card. I don't need to make a spread. One card, and I can say what will happen with this person. Because very strong connotations, very strong symbolism.
Right. So very
flow.
Okay. So you say that there are very strong symbolism, there's very strong vibes. So just one card will give you the entire picture, the entire story?
One card will give the, if I use with Prashna, yes, it will give the story.
Okay. So you mix astrology and tarot, and you like Prashna and tarot, and you get a very beautiful picture out of it. So today you are going to teach us a 4-card spread, that is 3 cards plus a significator. And before we move on to that, can you please tell us what is the basis of this spread for you?
The basis of the spread, it is, you know, from the significator, what emotions, what is the field of the emotions of the client.
Right.
And it helps to reconnect with the emotional field. And other 3 cards, they are giving the picture of past, of present, and of the future. Like in the schema, we see that the card with the number 1, it is the past, the card with number 2, it is the present, and the card of number 3, it is the future. So this spread is pretty simple, but it really works. I'm using this already 20 years. And I observed with my clients who are coming back that it really works.
Okay. So we will move into the significator first, and then we will see. So what you have some examples for us. You've got how to do the examples, how to read the cards together. And before we move ahead, I would like to tell our viewers that you have thousands of books on astrology where the combinations in different forms are given. Classical texts, texts written by old authors, texts written by modern authors. But till date, we are yet to find a book on tarot which tells us how to assemble the cards in a manner such that you can read them together. Yes, there are thousands and thousands of spreads, as these cards are called, but the way or connection to read them is seldom described in any book. If there is a book, I would definitely like to know about it. Isn't it, Sigita?
Yes, really. Only the practice can help, because the more you will practice, the more you will see how the sequence of cards works. So for that, perhaps I'm sticking only with the major arcans, because like that you feel the how cards flows, and the sequence they are repeating.
Okay. So the first card for us here, the significator, is the devil. So what does the devil signify for you as a significator?
It is definitely not about love.
Mm-hmm. And who
The
was
emotions,
you gave me this card. So how did you come across this card? Let's go into the history first.
The history was that my client came and she asked whether from this relation she has, whether it will come something more serious,
okay,
like marriage. And when we started the spread, I saw her emotional card, and it is far from love. In the head, it was more sex and money.
Sex and money,
so,
can do that?
Sex and money cannot drive to love marriage, what she was dreaming about.
Okay.
So the devil signifies the carnal pleasures.
Right.
First of all.
Right.
So, and we see in the card of the past, which is the
High Princess.
Yes, this card, when it is reversed, it signifies the physical attraction towards the object.
Okay, material life.
Material life, and it again shows that it is not about the marriage.
Okay. Okay. Somebody is being selfish. Can we say that?
Yes, somebody was selfish and somebody wanted to use perhaps other person.
Right.
For the pleasure.
Okay. Okay.
And in the card who signifies the present moment, it was the strength.
Right.
So this card symbolizes the work that it is the opportunity to overcome the emotional feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And to work with what is not probably correct. Or also it can signify that some other priorities came which were related to some projects or other job opportunities or whatever, and it just blow the mind towards the new projects.
And then you have the Fool coming in the reverse.
Yes, in the reverse it was the Fool, and it means that if this card in my practice, if this card is coming the last, then the project it is zero results. And
so how would you define the Fool as such?
Fool as such, it is the, like, you know, the starting point. Yes.
Yes.
Like the starting point, and especially when the starting point stands in the last card. This is and reversed, in the reversed position, it's nothing.
Yeah, so the Fool is like, the person is like going into an abyss, the person is directionless and so might have face a fall. We can say that, right?
Yes, it can face the fall, and he even doesn't know where he is going.
Exactly.
Whether he would like to obtain the result He doesn't know. It is just pure emotional
reckless behavior. Yeah,
yes.
reckless behavior. So what was the outcome? Did she get married?
No, it was this relation ended in several months. Nothing came out from this. So,
okay. So as you had predicted that this relationship may not survive or may not lead to marriage, so this relationship actually did not work out. The tarot, what the tarot had predicted, came out to be true.
yes, exactly.
Okay. So we move on to your second. Was this the same lady who came for the question again?
No, it was not the same lady, but this lady, which now this her case we will analyze. He was coming to my place multiple times for the same question, and what I observed, if it is not time for you to know, you will not know, because other topic will come above. You know, you will ask about the marriage, you will receive about other thing, about the job, because perhaps sometimes all the client, it is not too much concentrated, because some minds, they are just jumping from one topic to another, or just, you know, like now it is the astrological chart in my head. It means that when you have the partner, then you are more focused on the home issues. So in yourself, then the some career, it's not existing,
right?
For you,
right?
So and opposite things, when you are in the job, that family is not existing. It is very hard to find the harmony in all the segments.
Yes. So what you're trying to say is that if I have a life which is so much centered around my career, then when I come to you asking about my marriage or about my family life, that may not show up very strongly because my mind is very much set into the career and things like that.
Yes, exactly. Because
So
the focus, the main layer goes about the career.
Okay. So either I have to come with a very free mind, unoccupied mind, because if my mind is preoccupied with my work, definitely I will not get answers about marriage and family. Is this what you're trying to say about her?
I would like to say that the best thing it is to come to ask one question.
Okay. And thinking about that
time, yes, and think well about that question, because if you then, or to have several questions, but about one topic.
Okay, so if I have to come about marriage, then probably
then to speak about the marriage and relations.
Yes.
On that day.
Yes, marriage, relation, when to get married, the kind of person I can choose for myself, or whom should I go into a relationship. All those things only need to be addressed. Don't come with marriage, don't come with marriage and family and job and then, adventure outside. If you come with a number of topics, you will not get any answer, proper answer.
Proper answer will be missed, and I think it is the best to come not from that you want to be curious what will happen with you, but to know really what you want to ask and to be concentrated on the question.
Okay, so everybody should pay heed. So Sigita is saying, like Prashna, when you're doing a tarot consultation, it is best to concentrate only on one topic, only on one thing under discussion, not thinking that today, since we are going to a tarot reader, let's make the most out of it and ask her as many questions in as many fields as possible. The energy gets diluted and you may not get the right answer, or the answer that is seeking you, the answer that has to reach you. Right, Sigita?
Yes.
Okay. So we continue on with the second client, as she said in her example, with stars. So what do you talk about? How do you signify this as an emotion quotient, Sigita?
For me, it is the inspiration, and that I knew that my client is in love. Because it is the elevated emotional feeling, energy.
And she's balanced also, because this lady was so much balanced, watering her five senses, and so much of, stars around her, so much of the seven chakras all balanced, everything happening. So yes. And then we have the magician for you. So that's the part.
So the magician told me that this meeting happened in her office place.
Yes.
Is the the office relation,
right?
And what happened that this man she knew like 10 years already, but they always
good friends.
They were colleagues from far, like it is huge international company, so they knew each other, but it was not more than the collegial relation.
Right.
And after the in the present came the card of
the
Empress. In this case, I see that she was the person who perhaps proposed even
go
to drink coffee, because she was in the board member position in the company, and she received promotion, and like that everything started from small coffee. And because during the 10 years when you are working in the same company, your personal life may change, and this man was divorced, and like that their relation started,
right?
And she was not married, so she dreamed about this, long time. And when they had the marriage, she was 45 years old. It was the first marriage, 45 years old. But how to say, in the West, it is okay, because everyone is making the career and after personal life.
Right.
So the last card was Priester. So shows really that it is the ceremony. Ceremony, yes. And if, for example, it would come the justice, I would say it will be some contract, marriage contract. And here in this case, like Priester came. Like a card, it means that it was the ceremony in the church, and it was the contract. So
they were instituted. They were into the institute of marriage. They went to the church to get married. Everything solemnized, and everything bright and beautiful, things like that.
So the card speaks. And the client, if he has other emotional feelings towards the relation, you can see. Cards doesn't lie.
They don't.
Cards shows the energy. Yes. But perhaps sometimes the client still can be confused. Oh, I see this card of devil. What it means? Then you say, think what you have in your head, in your feeling. What are your motives? What you want?
So, Sigita, now I'll ask you a question, which is something very pertaining. There are many people who do things professionally. So, as you are a professional card reader, you have seen both the situations. Once you've come across a positive situation, and the other one was a negative situation. How do you deal with a negative answer? A positive answer is very easy to deliver to a client, but how do you deal with a negative answer?
I have always I'm positive even saying in negative answers.
Good.
because it is better to hear the true thing, how it will be, because your inner self knows already how it will be.
Okay.
And you are going to the tarot reader to receive the approval because you have a little bit doubt, because you want so much these material things.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed, the best thing it is really, if it is not positive result, then to go to pray. I always say for my clients, if it is a hard situation which doesn't please you, accept it, and go to pray. Sometimes it's better to lose today and to have the gain tomorrow.
Very beautiful.
Because we know just this part of our life, what is today, but we don't know what will be tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yes, so acceptance of this miracle of today
will give us a better tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sigita. This was so short but very sweet. We'll see you again with more tarot spreads. Like you said, we will concentrate only on one thing at a time to get the most beautiful things out. So next time, another topic on the way. Till we meet you, all of you out there, have a great day and please keep praying.
Yes, because the spirituality is the key of the life. The God will drive us to our goal.
Thank you so very much for these beautiful words, Sigita. We're definitely going to have you back again with a bang. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.